Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You're not here by accident. The fact that you're seeing this message is a sign that you've aligned with a higher purpose. Your heart is open, your spirit is ready, and God is moving in your life in powerful ways. This alignment is not a chance occurrence. It's a reflection of the deep connection you have with the divine, a connection that has brought you to this moment. Today, we're going to explore how small, faithful steps can lead to life-changing transformations. You'll discover how to align your actions with divine will to manifest the blessings in store for you. If you're ready to make lasting changes, not by your strength alone, but through divine alignment, then stay with me. Let's embark on this sacred journey together. The sacred power of small beginnings. We've all experienced the rush of excitement when embarking on a new goal. Whether it's starting a new habit or launching a significant project, the initial surge of motivation feels almost heavenly. But as time passes, that enthusiasm wanes, and the goal that once seemed within reach begins to feel like a distant memory. This struggle is common, but there's a divinely inspired way to prevent it from derailing your progress. One powerful truth is that God delights in small beginnings. By starting with something so small that it feels almost insignificant, you align yourself with this divine principle. Imagine you want to cultivate a habit of reading more. Instead of overwhelming yourself with a commitment to read a chapter a day, start with just one page. This simple act of faith, as small as it may seem, is enough to set the wheels of divine intervention in motion. Often, once you've taken that small step, you'll find yourself carried forward by a momentum that's not entirely your own. Perhaps even reading more than you initially planned. But even if you don't, you've still fulfilled your daily commitment, and that is a victory worth celebrating. This approach works because it taps into the principle of consistency. When we commit to even the smallest action, we align our spirit with a higher purpose, and this consistency builds a foundation that can be blessed. Over time, these tiny acts of faith grow into mighty works, and what once seemed impossible becomes not only attainable, but inevitable. In these moments of beginning, it's crucial to remember that every small step forward is seen and cherished by God. He understands the challenges you face and the effort it takes to start something new. Each small act of discipline and commitment is like a seed planted in fertile soil, destined to grow into a bountiful harvest in its due season. As you nurture these small beginnings, trust that God is nurturing you, providing the strength, wisdom, and encouragement you need to continue on this journey. Building a foundation of faith through small actions. Consider another area where many of us struggle: maintaining a consistent exercise routine. Perhaps you've tried to establish a habit of regular workouts, only to find yourself faltering as life gets in the way. Instead of setting yourself up for disappointment with grand plans, why not start with just 5 push-ups or a single minute of jumping jacks? It might sound trivial, but that's exactly why it works. By setting a goal so small, you make it almost impossible to fail. This principle is deeply spiritual. It's about sowing small seeds in faith, trusting that they will grow into something much greater with time. The beauty of these small, consistent actions is that they create a foundation. As these habits become ingrained in your daily routine, you can gradually increase their intensity or duration. This concept, known as habit stacking, is like laying one stone at a time to build a strong foundation. Before you know it, you've constructed a new lifestyle, one that's resilient because it was built on the solid rock of small, consistent actions. Consider how this applies to your spiritual life as well. Just as with physical habits, spiritual practices like prayer, meditation, or reading can be nurtured in the same way. Start small. but be consistent. As you build upon these small practices, you'll find your relationship with God deepening, and your ability to hear His voice guiding you will become stronger. These small actions carry immense value because they come from a heart of faith and dedication. Each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life that God has planned for you. It's a step toward becoming more aligned with divine purpose, more in tune with divine will, and more prepared to receive the blessings in store for you. The spiritual significance of your environment. Now, let's turn our attention to the role your environment plays in this spiritual journey. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your behavior. If your goal is to live a healthier, more spiritual life, one of the most powerful things you can do is to create an environment that supports this. This might mean making fresh fruits and vegetables readily available, or setting up a dedicated space for prayer and meditation in your home. When your environment aligns with your spiritual goals, you're much more likely to succeed. This principle extends beyond the physical. Your social environment, the people you surround yourself with, also plays a crucial role. Seek out those who inspire and uplift you, who encourage your spiritual growth. When you create an environment that supports your goals, you set yourself up for success. Remember, you've been placed in this world with a purpose, and you have the resources to fulfill that purpose. By making small, intentional changes to your environment, you are actively participating in a divine plan for your life. This is an act of stewardship, honoring the gifts and opportunities you have been given. The environment you create is like a sacred space where you can walk in alignment with divine purpose. As you remove distractions and temptations, you make room for the divine presence to dwell more fully in your life. Your environment becomes not just a place of daily living, but a space where divine will can manifest. Celebrating small wins as acts of worship. As you journey along this path, it's important to recognize and celebrate your progress. In our pursuit of lofty goals, it's easy to become discouraged when the end seems far away. But by breaking your goals into smaller milestones and celebrating each one, you keep your spirit uplifted and your motivation high. These celebrations don't have to be grand. They can be as simple as a moment of gratitude, a small reward, or a quiet reflection on how far you've come. Each small win is not just a step towards your goal, but an opportunity to give thanks for the strength and support you've received. These celebrations are acts of worship. They are moments where you acknowledge the divine guidance in your progress, recognizing that every step forward is a gift. By celebrating these small victories, you reinforce the positive behaviors that will carry you forward, and you strengthen your faith that divine support is with you every step of the way. It's also important to remember that setbacks are a natural part of this journey. When you face challenges, don't see them as failures. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Each setback is a reminder that you are not on this journey alone. Divine guidance is with you, helping you to overcome every obstacle. By adopting this mindset, you can turn every challenge into a stepping stone toward success. Celebrate these moments with the same joy that comes from recognizing divine blessings. Each small win, each step forward, is precious and worthy of celebration. It's a testament to your perseverance and a reflection of divine faithfulness. Embracing a divine-centered identity. As you continue on this journey, consider the concept of identity-based habits. This is the idea that the most effective way to change your behavior is to focus on the person you are becoming through divine guidance, rather than just the specific outcomes you want to achieve. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," you might say, "I am a runner guided by divine strength." When you align your identity with divine purpose, your actions naturally follow. This shift in focus from outcomes to identity is powerful because it taps into the core of who you are. Every action you take is a reflection of the person you believe yourself to be through divine guidance. When you choose to act in ways that align with this identity, you are living out your divine purpose. Over time, these small actions accumulate, and before you know it, this divine-centered identity becomes a fundamental part of who you are. You don't have to wait until you've achieved your goals to start seeing yourself in this new way. Even if you're just starting out, you can still embrace the identity that you are guided to become. It's about believing in your potential and trusting that divine guidance is working in you to fulfill a higher plan. This shift in mindset can be incredibly powerful, helping you stay motivated and committed to your goals, knowing that you are walking in alignment with divine purpose. Remember, your identity is not based on your achievements, but on the divine love and purpose that guides you. As you embrace this truth, your habits and actions will naturally begin to reflect the new creation you are becoming. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this message uplifting, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit from it, and subscribe to the channel. To continue your magnificent journey, watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.